Wow, I'm concluding that 7 days are peeling away faster and faster as each week progresses. Hi everyone, and again, thank you for joining me today to find out what Spirit have shared with me for this coming week. I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and this week's vibrational energy reading is for Monday, October the 12th, through to Sunday, October the 18th, 2020. As always, using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck, the Vibrational Earth Children deck, the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck, and the I Am Sacred Affirmation deck. My apologies. You can tell it's all done without the aid of a safety net. Before I begin, I want to wish all my Canadian viewers a happy Thanksgiving. Yes, we like to eat turkey when the sun is still shining outside. Okay, I jest and giggle. Because this week, when Spirit said it's time to lift and separate, my mind rolled back to an advert I used to see on TV in the UK back in the 1980s, where the bra company would explain it's time to lift and separate the girls, as I call them. Yes, I know my mind is wandering, but I wanted to share that exactly what I saw. And of course, because my team know I have a British warped sense of humour, which sometimes gets in the way, of the work that I share, they patiently waited for the 8-year-old girl inside of me to stop giggling and listen, which I promise I did do, eventually. But hey, my team in spirit know that even with my spiritual being, I am human. And yes, especially with the heaviness happening in our world at the moment, we just have to shed the veil of heaviness and laugh from time to time. And a lot more, I conclude. And I certainly do that. So anyway, back to big business. Giggles and guffaws aside. Lift and separate is exactly what we have to do in our humanness at this time, and especially this week. So what does that mean for us? And this is where I openly share what Spirit told me. It's time to compartmentalize our soul. And what they mean by that is the bombardment some are enduring due to media and being trapped into having to know exactly what the numbers are, the outbreaks and new cases, and so on and so on and so on. That this is the place their frequency is connected to. And yes, that type of link, which is fear-based, only pulls us down. Okay, before any of you tell me, but this is what is happening, so surely we need to be in full awareness. And in one breath I say yes, and the other I say no. This is how Spirit explained it to me. I go to my window and I look outside. It's sunny. Then I check the weather report and it tells me there's a chance of rain later on in the day. So I have a choice. I go out with an umbrella or without one. Or I decide to stay home and wait for a better outlook. I could, of course, go out, take my umbrella and stay tuned into the weather reports for updates, being cautious, restricting the possibilities on where I go for my walk, i.e. a 5-mile walk or a 5-minute walk, based on what is in that moment information, based on that in the moment information, if you like. And as I keep updating, and as I walk along, I'm updating, or am I just taking a chance? And if I'm just taking a chance, what's the worst case scenario? I get wet. This is what Spirit's reminding us. Yes, check in on what's happening in the world if you need to. Note, if. I'll share with you, and I think I've shared this a few times before in the past. Many years ago, I switched off from mainstream media and tapped into listening to, watching and absorbing things that soothe my soul. Things that didn't impede or constrain me mentally and spiritually. And although some friends thought my approach was foolish, my reply to them would always be, and still is, if something bad happens, people talk about it. So then I will know, rather than getting concerned or scared based on so many other possible outcomes. Like Dr. Bruce Lipton says, our mind can be the controller based on what we feed it, what we think. And if the world is coming to an end, I truly don't want to be plugged in second by second getting updates. I'd rather be doing things with the people I love and doing the things I love. So this is what Spirit are inviting us to do. To separate, to disconnect, be detached. Yes, switch off mainstream media. Break away from the vibration of fear, anxiety, and instead move into or away from being afraid and into the frequency of hope. Feeling confident and brave. Creating our own fail-safe way of coping. Yes, this is where the lift part comes in. Lifting you up for you, because of you. And amazingly enough, when you feel, and I mean really feel, the change it makes with you, it does emanate outwards. It's like a ripple effect. Others see it, they sense it, they feel it. And they want to be part of it. And so that revolution, your revolution begins. You, then your friend, and another, and another, and another, until you have a whole army of folks around you who are uplifted, who have stepped away from the emotion of fear and into the willingness to create and be calm. You generate peace within you, and the world becomes a different place. To play, yes, to play. Being free of the restrictions that are here in your head, in your mind, to connect and be in the spirit of heart, the seat of your feelings, your beliefs. This is multi-dimensional. Yes, it is. And each layer you connect with opens up another and another, revealing all the infinite possibilities and outcomes beyond what TV and the media are offering up to you. Excuse me. Because when you are in your uplifted heart, you're not affected or infected. Instead, you're elevated. You're raised up, universally connected. Your emotions are openly seeking and sourcing the higher self, your higher self, in fifth dimensional reality. Your consciousness awakens. The ego says bye and fades into the distance. Because you acknowledge the darkness is outside, the darkness that is outside is not inside. And your understanding shifts, illuminates. And that becomes your power. Because good and bad, right or wrong, they're just perceptions of consciousness. It is the duality of separation and union. Crazy, I know. But when you are in that place where you have nothing to fear, you can step outside knowing whether it rains or the sun shines. You have your umbrella or you don't, and that all is well. So this week, lift yourself up and out of the funk and separate what you perceive to be a reality and consciously let conflict within be a memory of the past. After all, Einstein said, past, present, and future are all happening at the same time. It's a simultaneous outcome. So decide what illusion you want to experience and step into that vibrational frequency and embrace the amazing and miraculous world we live in right now. Connect to your soul. The answers have always lied within you. You know that. I know that. Just sometimes we forget, okay? So let's see what the cards reveal to us this week. I love that. Revealing. New word. So, firstly, shuffling the vibrational energy oracle deck and seeing what card flies out, comes out, is part of what we need to see today. Whoops. Okay, clenched between my knees, I know that is an image that you don't need to manifest in your mind, is the card. Abundant blessings. Yes, especially now. Remember, recall and resound the abundant blessings that surround you, where you live, what you do, who you know, and so on and so on and so on. Is your life abundant? I know mine is. So maybe if you feel you're not living in abundance, it's time to claim it now. Yes, it's rightfully yours. And yes, it all starts with what you think. I believe, yes, note I said believe, that every day I'm offered up opportunities of great wealth. They surround me. What I see, I hear, I believe. And ultimately, what I do with that insider knowledge, yep, the insider knowledge, you're vibrationally connected and the blessings are yours. Of course, if you decide to claim them. So I love that. Abundant blessings. That's a good start. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Now, for our inner child. I'm using the Vibrational Children deck. And yes, it has been created for children 8 years and upwards. But as I was in 8-year-old mode earlier on, I think it deserves to be used looking for the inner child aspect. Let me shuffle. And shuffle. Last one flew out. Come on, Spirit. Oop, there you go. Not 1, but 5, 10, 15. Okay, no, one has to take the top one. And I love this card too, going for gold. It's a great reminder, especially now more than ever, to ensure that you have your coating of gold on you, surrounding you, so you are protected emotionally, that is. Whenever things feel like there is no solution, that feeling you feel lost and can't, oops, oh, I love all these little glitches that happen. When we're feeling lost, see yourself standing under a shower of golden water, allowing it to cover your body from head to toe. Or if you feel that you can't do that, see yourself diving into a pool of golden water, splashing around, having fun. What happens is you feel instantly calm and relaxed about the situation. And this is when we can find positive solutions to move on, to move forward. So gold and abundant blessings. I love it so far. Thank you. Now from the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck, let's see what card is going to be the magic that happens this week. Oh, there's a card. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. And it is card, I love this. It's card number 49. Card number 49, I am everything that vibrationally manifests before me. Each of our thoughts reveals a manifesting flow within us. And it's like the ocean, it goes in and goes out, comes in and goes out. So that's us. I am everything that vibrationally manifests before me. Can't get any better than that, and I love it, I love it, I love it. Last card coming from the I Am Sacred Affirmation deck. Where did I put the cards? Small space, but still things get lost. Okay, shuffling away. Oh, there's the card. That was quick. Thank you. And let me just pick it up. Card number 3. I am sacred, grateful to the universal vibrations, grateful to the universal vibrations for giving me opportunities. Isn't that fantastic? We've got the opportunity this week to shift, lift and separate. So my mind, body and spirit are perceptive to the vibrational insights I'm given. You are every step of the way. Look at you. The light ahead of you, guiding you. Doesn't really matter. So these are our 4 cards this week. So thank you, Spirit, for sharing the insights and the cards that connect with them. So Wayne Dyer said, I'm going to give his quote first because I like the way that he puts this. And I did it in the context. I actually had to look this one up because I knew he'd said something and I couldn't remember the exact words. The highest form of ignorance is when you reject something you don't know anything about. And so this lift and separate may be something you don't know anything about, but it's your opportunity to connect and find out more. And of course, Ruby said, when you do things from your soul, you feel a river moving in you, a joy. And I feel that river all the time, every day, every way. There's no infinite possibility, even on the days when I'm not feeling in the zen, if you like, I'm not feeling in the yoo-hoo kind of craziness, I still know all is going to be well. So before I finish, I want to remind you that through the month of October, if you buy either of these 2 decks directly from me, that's the I Am Vibrational and the I Am Sacred, one or the other or both, you will receive a link to listen to the vibrational breath of space for free. So what that particular sound CD is, it's 3 planets, Neptune, Jupiter and Uranus, and they all attune to the breath consciousness, taking you into infinite connection. There's a downloadable workbook that you can work through, and it's all free if you buy either one of these decks from me, of course, from me. So let me know, order them online. I want to wish everyone again in Canada a happy Thanksgiving, and wishing you all an inspirational week, embracing your true vibrational essence. Bye everyone.